On Friday, November 8, 1895, German scientist William Röntgen discovered X-ray. He was conducting one of his studies at the time. Observe William Röntgen as he creates invisible radiation that enters the internal organ of his hand, exposing the skeletal structure. The first medical image was on his wife's hand. The German physicist won the Nobel Prize in Physics. X-rays are becoming one of the medicine's most effective diagnostic methods. On X-ray dense materials like bone appear white. The air in your lungs will appear in black color. Fat and muscles are represented in different shades of gray. The most common use of X-ray is checking for fracture. X-ray are also used in alternate ways. For instance, chest X-ray are spot for respiratory disease. Mammogram use X-ray to detection in breast cancer in women. One of the most important goals in medical X-ray imaging is making a high-quality image with a low patient dose. There are several parameters that characterize the quality of digital image. Resolution, noise, and artifacts are the main parameters of image quality. Some studies include blur factor, which relates so far to the spatial resolution. Resolution describes the ability of medical imaging process to discriminate adjacent structure in organ tissue being examined. The important components of radiographic image quality include contrast, spatial resolution, and noise, and here are some factors that affect them. The first factor is distance. The greater distance between the source of the X-ray tube and the image receptor, the greater of increase in contrast and resolution, and it has no effect on the noise except when there is a large object to image distance. In most exams, the standard distance is 100 cm. However, there are two exceptions which require 180 cm, and they are chest radiography and lateral cervical. The second factor is time. If the time increases, then the scattered radiation will also increase, therefore it will increase the noise and decrease the resolution and contrast. The third factor is dose. The image must have an ideal dose, therefore any change in the dose will decrease the resolution and contrast, and it will increase the noise. The fourth factor is focal spot. The size of the focal spot is determined by the size of the filament in cathode, and when the focal spot gets smaller, the spatial resolution will be higher. The fifth factor is pixel size. Pixel size defines the capacity of information contained within the image. Each pixel further contains information. Therefore, more pixels, more information collected, and larger the image.